What's going on, YouTube? I'm just here doing a review on the Arlo VMC 3030, which is the wireless camera. It's not the Pro, but let's say I've had it for about 9 months or so, and honestly, I'm really happy with it. Very good video quality. The operating system works well. I got an Android. My wife's got an iPhone, and the app works awesome on both. But I'm sure if you're watching this video, this has nothing to do with how you feel about the camera, but more about these freaking expensive little bastards right here. The CR123A, which, if you're like me, I mean, I live out here in Georgia, and yes, I love Amazon and eBay and everything else, but when I was in a pinch, I ended up grabbing a set of these batteries at Home Depot, and set me back the greater good of $60 to do the 3 cameras in the house. So I'm sure with everything you see here, you can kind of figure out what I've been trying to do. And just give you a quick run through. I went over and picked up a Armor Coast. Just walking around Home Depot and had the wonderful idea of testing this out with a gift card. I had nothing else to buy with. So this sent me back $50, 60, I think it was 50, 60 bucks. Yeah, a little pricey, but when every 3 months you're dropping that kind of money on a freaking set of batteries that you're guaranteed are going to let you down one time or another, and I'm gonna end up wiring them into the house anyway. So enough of the BS. Figured I'd just show you what the current draw is on these things when you got them set up. Right now, got my meter set up for DC milliamps, and power supply is plugged in. And if you guys didn't see before, this thing is rated for 12 volts and 3.75 amps. I did a testing earlier, and I think I can literally do all 4 cameras, and this thing wouldn't break a sweat. So we'll power this thing up right here. Sorry for the bad lighting and everything, but it's a cell phone. So you can see it's going through its startup process. Where are we? This thing is running steady at 5.7 roughly. Do min max. You can see it's not doing the craziest amount of load on this thing, if you see what I mean. Get down in front of it and see if I can trigger it. About that, I had to switch it on. So there you go. So as of right now, actually put my hand in front of it to trigger it. There you go. About 105, 120 roughly milliamps. So I'm sure you guys were really curious to try to figure out how much of a load these things actually draw, and actually pleasantly surprised to see it was in the milliamp range. So if you guys decide to wire up your house with these things and get tired of spending money on these pricey CR123As, and you got enough ingenuity to go around and wire up your house, I think that tells you enough right there. I mean, you're at just about 5, maybe 600 milliamps combined, which this thing's not even breaking a sweat. And just to throw out an argument, if you guys think 12 volts is enough for these things, they don't stay on long enough, honestly. So I think ruin the electronics, and I've heard from most They actually do pretty well on 12 volts. Haven't heard anybody saying that they popped because they ran 12 volts to it. So just FYI, hope this helps.